What's up, guys? Oh my goodness, a third video, a third 2-Bit Talks for the week. We are rolling this week, aren't we? I hope you guys are doing wonderful. There was some news that I came across and I just wanted to talk about, and that is this article from Digital Trends I ran across saying most Sony studios reportedly shifting focus to PlayStation 5. Now, I'm not going to bore you by reading the article, but essentially, it seems like a lot of Sony's first-party studios have already gotten dev kits for the PS5, and the company is shifting focus away from the PS4 and to the next generation. There's a couple of things I have to say about this. For one, no duh, this is kind of what Sony does or has done. You look at the PS3, The Last of Us came out at the very end of the PS3's lifespan, but then at the very beginning of the PS4's lifespan, they got a quote-unquote remaster of Last of Us. So it kind of became this like cross-gen thing, and it's not just Sony. You can even look at Nintendo with Twilight Princess. It was on GameCube and on Wii, and then you look at Breath of the Wild was on Wii U and the Switch. So it's not unique to Sony, but this is a common thing where at the end of the generation you get a game, but it also is a game that will also be released on next-gen consoles. That happens, so, and with PS4 in particular, it looks like The Last of Us Part 2 and Death Stranding are going to be games that are going to kind of be on that line. But I will say this, while yes, they are shifting focus over to the PS5, a lot of people are speculating that Sony's, oh yeah, they're getting ready, they're wanting to shift over. I don't think so. Sony has that predisposition of being, hey, we're on top, we want to keep this ride going. So when you're on top, you're not ready for the next generation. I mean, you could see that with, say, Nintendo with the original NES. They were on top. And Sega Genesis came out, and they're like, oh, well, we're still on top. We're not ready to switch over to the next thing because we're still making a lot of money off the software for the NES. Eventually, the Genesis cut enough into the market share where Nintendo's like, no, we need to get the Super Nintendo out. So they waited a whole, like, 2 years after the Genesis came out to release the SNES. So, while yes, I think they are moving over to the PS5 and future games are going to be for the PS5, I don't expect them to make any big announcements this year. I could be wrong, and they make an announcement about the PS5 and reveal it this year. I just doubt it. I'm almost certain they want to at least get one more year out of the PS4, and we won't hear anything about the PS5 until 2020. That's just my personal feeling on it. I could even be wrong, and it might not be till 2021 till the PS5 releases, but when you're on top, you're already making a lot of money. You got 91 million units sold now. That's a lot of money to make off software, and if you go, oh yeah, PS5, it's coming out, and Last of Us Part 2 and Death Stranding, they're coming out for the PS5, everyone's going to be like, well, why am I buying a PS4? Or why am I still buying games on the PS4? I'm just going to save my money, get a PS5, and then buy games for that. So you kind of shoot yourself in the foot if you announce too early, and that's why I feel like you shouldn't be putting up the PS4 controller just yet. You got another year, maybe even 2 years out of it, and hey, you don't have to jump over immediately because Last of Us Part 2 and Death Stranding are probably, more than likely, going to also be on the PS4, and hopefully Sony's smart this time and they make the PS5 backwards compatible so everything on your PS4 is forwards compatible. Hopefully that will be the case, but that's another topic for another time. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this little bit of news. As always, be sure to hit that like button, hit that share button, hit the subscribe button, and ding the bell. That way you don't miss a thing. That's it for me today. I hope you folks stay safe, and as always, play on.